Hi guys and welcome. Today is Saturday, May 25th and the beginning of a Memorial Day weekend. So thank you to all who have served. A lot of people I think see this as a 3-day weekend from work, and it is, but we also have to remember the true meaning of Memorial Day and thank those who lost their lives to protect our country. Okay, so Wildflower Designs. Now, this is a bundle, but this bundle stealer in my mind is the DSP. And let me pull this up really quick so you can see it. Page 41 in the new annual catalog. Let me go there. Remember, all images are copyright Stampin' Up. So here's the bundle, but look at this paper. This paper is gorgeous. Here, I'm going to bring it up closer. Look at that. It's just gorgeous. Yes, so it is the star of the show, in my opinion. The set I haven't played with too much, so let's go ahead and let's do some stamping, and we'll cut out the dies, and we'll go from there. How about that? So it is a clear mount stamp, so you don't need any sort of piercing mat. I'm going to be using Highland Heather. I've ignored Highland Heather for a while, so I decided to bring her out from the shadows and use her. So let's go ahead and let's look at some of these. Does that fit on there completely? Sure it does. I'm going to try to do these along the bottom here because I want to save the top for the die cuts. So let's go ahead and do that. So gorgeous. Very pretty. I think that's the biggest one. I think the rest of these will fit, except for the words on here. Oh, I didn't get a good stamping on that. Let's try that again. There we go. And so there's some nice flower images. I think there's 4 of them to be exact. And here's the last one. Little tiny tulip. No, it's not a tulip, sorry. It's a wildflower. This is not a tulip set. This is a wildflower set. It's in the name. All right. So there's all that. Of course, there's a fabulous, you know me, I love my backgrounds. Look at that. Look at that fun background. Oh, I love it when there's like a background stamp in the stamp set itself. All right, then we have some words. It's a very scripty, kind of classic font. So this one says, "You've been on my mind." This one says, "Sending happy thoughts." And this one says, "Thank you." I'll put it right up here. I might want to use those on our examples for tomorrow. All right, so that is the 8-piece stamp set. The dies, as you can see, there are 7 dies. 4 of them that match up, 4 of them that match up to the stamps, and then 3 frames. All right, let me close up my Highland Heather, put her back on my shelf. All right, so let's go ahead and I'll set this over here on this side because I'm going to bring out my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I usually do it off to the side, but I figured, well, no, I do show you. Never mind. Erase that last 3 seconds. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to cut off a strip here so I can go through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. All right. All right, so here we go. I think I'm going to try a couple at a time. We probably could try all of them. I have enough tape here that we could do that. Let's see if we can do that. So on this, I am looking at that stem. Oh, let me get it over a little bit more. Sorry. So on this one, I'm looking at getting that stem inside of this little cut area. See how that stem is? I want to make sure that stem is inside the cut area. So it looks like that is good right there. Let's go to this one. We'll go to the one that I actually stamped correctly. This one I'm looking at leaves. I'm looking at those leaves and I'm making sure that flower is within there. All right, here's this one. It goes for these little, are these called cone flowers? I don't know. They're not lantanas or snapdragons, or is it CEL? Oh, SIS, Celosius. Those are also pretty. Didn't buy any flowers this year. I figured we had such a warm winter, and everything I've seen out there is that the cicadas are eating everything anyway, so I figured no flowers this year. All right, and then the last one is right here. Let me move that here so I can get it lined up and taped. Again, I'm looking at that flower and those leaves, because there's the edge of the flower, so I want to make sure that it's inside there. All right, I think we're good to go. All right, let me pull that off from the paper. Got a little bit of a hair in there. Gotta love it. All right, now here I want to pull a little bit at an angle so I don't rip that. So there's that one. Sorry, let the camera focus. Oh, this one might be hard to get it off. So there's that one. That one. I got a little off on the stem there. And this one's already fallen out. So let me, oops, sorry. So there's that one there. All right, so now let's go ahead and let's do those frames. I think the frames I'm going to do, let me grab. Oh, sorry, my fingers aren't working today. Let's grab a Pretty in Pink and let's do the frames and that. And I'm going to do the frames one at a time just because there's so much real estate that's being covered that you kind of don't want to press your rollers too much. All right, so there's that first frame. Has a little stitching all the way around. Let's do the next size down. Well, that fits pretty good. Oops. Let's get it going straight. Don't want it to go crooked. So this is nice because you get the frame and you get the inside piece both. So the frame has some nice stitching on it. There's that inside piece. And the last one. Oh, wait. I'm looking at my die that's sitting over on the side. Hang on. So there's that one. So, look. So that big die, you really get the frame and the inside, and both are stitched. See how they're both stitched? So that big frame gives you 2. So really you get 5 die cuts out of those 3 dies. Move this back over here. All right. And I would have known that if I'd looked, because see there's 2 sets of stitching and there's the 2 solid lines, which means that's where it's going to cut. Should have noticed that. All right. So there you are, guys. Let me get all the little die cuts out here. Put these on that background there. And there you are. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for stopping by. Join us tomorrow. We'll do a card together. And I'll have hopefully some other examples that I have made today. Thanks for joining. Give me a thumbs up. Send over a comment. Share on your social media. And most of all, have a great day. Bye for now.